welcome to our special education open house. I'm Ashley Doherty, orientation coordinator. We are so thrilled to have you all with us this afternoon. We have an amazing presentation today with all things SPED, and we have Amy Foody, our director of special education, here to present all the updates and everything you need to know for this school year. So I will go ahead and pass the mic off to Amy Foody so she can get that presentation going for you.
All right, we're gonna try that again. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Foody, and I'm the new special ed director for Compass Charter Schools. I am so excited to be here. I joined this great team July 1st, and I have been extremely impressed with everyone that I am working with. So today we're gonna go over just a few things, special education. We'll, of course, review the mission and vision of Compass, our values. Then I want to talk a little bit about our special ed department priorities for the year. I want you to meet our team. We'll review again a little bit of the goals and how we're implementing those as we talk about a few things. Meet our ed specialists, talk about what is special education at Compass, and we'll end with a short Q&A. So if you have any questions, try to hold them till then so that we can make sure that I can answer everyone completely. So our mission here at Compass is to inspire and develop innovative, creative, self-directed learners, one scholar at a time. Our vision is to create a collaborative virtual learning community, inspiring scholars to appreciate the ways in which art, science nurture a curiosity for lifelong learning and prepare scholars to take responsibility for their future success, which goes right along with what we do in special education. Compass has some wonderful values. We call them ARDIC. So achievement, respect, teamwork, integrity, and communication. Our special education department this year is going to be focusing on a few of these ARDIC values to help make sure that we are providing the best services that we can for our special ed scholars. So this is our Compass Scholar profile that goes right along with our mission and vision and helps guide all our work here at Compass. And I'm sure if you've had any time this week to participate in the week of WOW, you've seen this information before. So what are our priorities here with the special education department? Well, we want to continue to increase collaboration with you, the learning coaches, and our supervising teachers. It's very important that we have good communication and continually collaborate, listen, and participate with each other. We want to increase learning opportunities for our learning coaches and educational partners to help support scholars. So throughout the year, please watch out for some trainings and opportunities to learn about special education, different ways in which you can help your scholar as the learning coach. And of course, we want to continue to monitor the effectiveness of all of our educational materials. And we'll talk about a few of those that we use and have available routinely with our ed specialists. So what is special education at Compass? Well, Compass is unique because we provide inclusive virtual education opportunities for all scholars with special education needs. What does it mean to be inclusive? Well, that means that every scholar is assigned not only to an ed specialist to support them with their special education needs, but a general education supervising teacher. Every scholar has access to all of the general education opportunities at Compass and have access to core curriculum or with the options, your chosen curriculums that align with the core. Each scholar with special needs interacts with general education curriculum and their supervising teacher or online teachers. Our ed specialists provide that special academic instruction, and we continually consult with our general education peers. Our related services are provided mostly by agencies contracted with Compass based on our scholars' IEPs, but we still collaborate with them and communicate. And of course, we follow all of our federal IDEA requirements and California Ed Code requirements, because Compass is a public charter school. So here's the administrative team. Hopefully many of you have met Lauren Jeffries and Leslie Sharma, are the two coordinators, wonderful women who are doing amazing work. I am so privileged to be able to work with them. And of course, there's me, Amy Foodie, Director of Special Education. I'm excited again to be here. I chose to come over to this venue with a charter school from a public, what we call brick and mortar, because I believe independent study, virtual education is the new frontier. So I'm really looking forward to working with all of our scholars, learning coaches, and families here with the Compass. Here is part of our special education department, our ed specialists and case managers: Amber, Andrea, Elise, Jill, Kim, Latonia, Catherine, Jessica, Lynn, Rebecca, Riley, Sivan, Susan, Tracy, Kathy, Hal, and we may have a couple additional staff joining us in the next few weeks. You should be hearing from your case manager if you are one of our learning coaches, families with a scholar who has special needs, regarding scheduling and the upcoming year. So what is specialized academic instruction? Well, that's specialized instruction to instruct and meet the needs of our scholars, and it's provided by credentialed special education teachers. In our case, we're in California, so they're California credentialed special education teachers. We have teachers with moderate to severe credentials, that's the title, and mild moderate credentials. Students are assigned based on their individual education plan and needs. Instruction is generally provided virtually because we're an independent study virtual charter school. And the individual education plan determines the services for each scholar so they can access and benefit from their educational placement, which is our virtual independent study program here at Compass. Compass employs all of our educational specialists, and I introduced you to the team, and they are a wonderful group of people, very, very good at their craft. So what are their duties as your educational specialists? Well, they're going to schedule and plan what we call SAI, which that's specialized academic instruction sessions. They're the ones that teach SAI sessions with the help of, we do have a couple of instructional assistants who sometimes will run a small group or step in if someone is out, but they work under the direction of their credentialed teacher. Our ed specialists and case managers write the IEPs. They schedule and hold those IEP meetings. They manage our providers, meaning that they're always connecting with them to be sure services are being provided, any issues that may come up, monitoring anything that may be needed. They collect and gather data about our scholars' progress. And of course, they update our information in our two systems. One is called SACE and the other is SIS. Both means it's a student information system. So we're sure that we have all the right information, addresses, services, the right teachers to connect with. What are more of their responsibilities? They have to keep calendars, IEP meetings, and due dates. They monitor delivery of special ed and related services. They do a lot of monitoring progress towards those goals, monitoring the progress towards the general ed curriculum. They prepare materials to support our scholars, prepare those IEP meetings, communicate with learning coaches and parents, collaborate with counselors, make sure that the credits required for graduation, promotion, or credit recovery are discussed, provide transition planning for scholars age 16 and over. We have some specific responsibilities for our ed specialists to our general ed teachers, or STs. They need to advise the general ed teacher on the scholar's needs and accommodations and/or modifications, assist with needed accommodations or modifications, communicate supports that are available for the scholar, including study skills, establish system for contact during general education to monitor scholar progress. They also monitor attendance and probably a whole bunch of things that I can't even list on here. What's their responsibility to you, the parent and learning coach? Well, at the beginning of each school year, our ed specialists will contact the parents and set up those schedules and introduce themselves. During the school year, the educational specialist will monitor student progress, provide progress reports. We do those at semester. Contact the LC or learning coach on a consistent basis to support our scholars. We're going to inform parents of the upcoming IEP meetings and ask for input, because we know that it's very, very important, and we want that collaboration with all of our parents for our scholars. And their job is to be supportive to you, the families. How can you assist? Well, beginning of the school year, connect with your special education teacher. Monitor your scholar's schedule for specialized academic classes and related services appointments. Participate with us in the IEP, because you are a key member. Reach out to your special education teacher, education specialist with celebrations and concerns. They're your first person that you should be contacting, because they are there with you and constantly working with your scholar. So what kind of services and supports do we have? Well, of course, as I talked about, we provide special ed academic instruction in an inclusive model, meaning every scholar is assigned to a general education teacher, and we layer on our academic instruction to support that student in that environment. We have things called related services, so they're related to the student's placement and academic instruction. So adaptive physical education, speech and language therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, assistive technology, counseling, mental health, and the list goes on. Most of the services we provide are virtual, but all are based on a scholar's IEP and the assessments, so we know what a scholar requires and needs. So what kind of special education programs and materials do we use routinely? Well, we have Ascend Math, which is a personalized math instruction program, and it assists our scholars to meet their unique needs and individualize their study patterns so they can meet their goals and objectives and have support with the general ed curriculum. We have Read Naturally, which is a strategy that uses 3 powerful research-proven reading interventions. It promotes individualized instruction and improves reading proficiency, uses audio support and tracking progress, using high-interest materials to improve fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. Then we have Mask Scholar, which is a comprehensive multisensory phonics and reading program. This online program is actually Orton Gillian based, and so it uses a lot of multisensory and a lot of really good methodologies. All right, so that's our program in a nutshell. So what questions do you have for me?